Hi guys, welcome back to another video with Mrs. Carly Holly. God wants me to tell you to be more disciplined. Ladies, it is very efficient that we are disciplined as women of God, as queens of God. And I say this because it just came to my realization that when you're disciplined, everything that God has for you will come into fruition. When you're disciplined, everything, every plan, every gift, every purpose, every calling, every talent, everything God has for you will come into your life. I used to say manifest. I used to say, oh, I'm manifesting this, I'm manifesting that. It is not really manifestation. You don't have to manifest, because when God puts something in your life, his blessings, when his blessings comes in your life and you just align yourself with his blessings, it just comes naturally. There's no manifestation. You don't have to manipulate this, manipulate that. You don't have to do like a mind control thing. You don't have to sit there and look at an image and idolize an image for 20 minutes. You don't. There's none of that. There's no rubbish, no confusion. There's none of that, no manipulation. When you're in God's plan and he has the will, he has the control, honey, you just need to take a seat back and be the driver while he's driving. You need to take a seat back and let him take the wheel and lead you and guide you, honey, because everything is in scriptures. What does he says? Acknowledge me in all thy ways and I shall direct your paths. Acknowledge me. Is it financial wealth that you want? Acknowledge me. Well, acknowledge God. If it's marriage that you want, acknowledge God. If it's a baby that you want, acknowledge God. Everything is according to his purpose. Everything has already been planned. I watched a video yesterday. Tiffany Buckner, she is an amazing teacher. So what she did is she mapped out a diagram, like a little graphic picture of a road. And the road is our narrow path to God, right? He said, many are called, few are chosen. So the road is our narrow pathway to God. It's a narrow path. Again, many are called, but few are chosen. He says this because he calls many, but the few that are chosen are the ones who have discipline. The few, women of God, is the ones that have the discipline. The chosen ones are the ones with discipline, the ones that want to grow with God, the ones that is eager to learn, the ones that are coachable, the ones that with the right mindset. Those are the chosen ones. So you can't be mad, woman of God. You can't be mad when your friend is doing better than you. When it seems like that person is tapping into their blessings. When it seems like that person is a little more further out than you can't get mad. The decisions you made yesterday reflects on your circumstances now. It reflects your position in life now. It reflects how your body is operating now. So acknowledge God and he shall direct your paths. Acknowledging him, getting up before 8, getting up at 6 a.m., getting up at 5 a.m., whichever that looks like for you. Being the woman that you know that God created you to be. Getting up at 5 a.m. and getting to that word. And then getting to that prayer. Praying at 6 a.m. every day. Can you do that? So God, he literally sent it back to me. I used to do 6 a.m. morning prayer. Again, lack of consistency. So he showed me, now I'm back on my 6 a.m. prayer, but I've been reading my Bible every morning. I've always done that, but now I'm doing like at least 5 chapters a day. If I'm not reading the word 5 chapters a day, then it ain't right for me. I just stepped into that mindset. Before I was just reading, but I was just reading with no direction. He told me, Carly, start reading, start challenging yourself. Instead of reading 2 chapters, instead of reading a chapter, read 4 chapters, read 5 chapters a day. What I'm talking about is basically for the person that wants to grow. Your relationship with God has to get higher. You can't continue to doing the same things you did on level 1 and expect to be on level 9, honey. There's growth to this. There's growth. There's discipline. There's self-control to this. So, woman of God, what does a disciplined woman of Christ looks like to you? Does she wake up at 5 a.m.? Does she wake up at 6? Even the Proverbs 31 woman, she awakened. She awakened before her house awakens. She's out there getting to the bag, getting to Christ, getting into real estate. Whatever she's doing something. She's always creating something. The disciplined woman is always creating. She's not stagnant. She's praying. She's worshiping. She's in her word every day. She's creating. We're made in the same image and likeness of the Creator. So why are you not creating? When you have discipline in your life, everything else is attracted to you. Everything God is attracted to you. It shows when you have discipline, woman of God, it shows that you care about yourself, that you love yourself. And I'm not talking about a boastful way. A woman that takes care of herself so that she's able to present a better version of herself to others. She's able to care and nurture those around her. She's able to bring her best foot out. She's able to, when Boaz is looking for her, he's able to find her. He's able to find the woman of God that's disciplined. When Boaz found Ruth, she was out there working. Discipline. She wasn't staying in bed, being slumber, being a sluggard. Even the ant goes to work. So y'all, woman of God, this is my message, y'all. Ladies, we gotta be disciplined. 2025. Be disciplined. Start creating. Acknowledge God and He shall direct your paths. I hope you guys get the message, and I will see you on the next one.